Times Crossword, 30 minutes, let's go. Mass converted clan go-to in Rome. Looks like an anagram of clan go-to in Rome, and I think that's conglomeration. That looks like an anagram. Top European waterway skirting state missile launching site, well, Cape Canaveral, and I'm unsure of the spelling here, is a missile launching site in America. Top is cap, European is E, waterway is canal, skirting state, yeah, canal around other, which means state. Ungodly composer, missing in India. This is pagan. Pagan means ungodly as an adjective, and Paganini was a composer, missing IN and then I for India. Dark period, night, man on board talked about. So a man on board is a knight in chess, and talked about means that it sounds like the answer of knight, although it's spelled differently with a K. Be lumbered with harvesting at first by more senior squire. Wow. Looks like it begins long, but I don't know. Fastener on animal enclosure, extremely nasty and trashy. This is catch penny. Fastener is catch. Animal enclosure is a pen. Extremely nasty are the extreme letters of nasty, N and Y, and catch penny means nasty. Dull going over Sierra in damp part of US. Gosh, Sierra could be the letter S in the phonetic alphabet. Damp part of US. Could this be Midwest? Is that damp? Going over Sierra. Dull is dim, going over means reverse. Sierra is S in damp, or damp is wet, and then the definition is just part of US. Well, the Midwest is a part of the US. Forbidden to frame message finally on this. Yeah, this is note let. Forbidden is not let, as in not allowed. To frame, to be around. Message finally, well, that's the final letter of message, which is E, so not let about E. And then on this, well, a notelet is something you might write a message on. Now, let's have another go at this. Be lumbered with harvesting at first, could be H, by more senior, well, that's going to be older. Senior squire. Landholder. Be lumbered with. To land is to be lumbered with. Not totally sure about that, but I think it's right. Harvesting at first is H. More senior is older. And then squire, a landholder, is a squire. Part of speech in French, introducing a garden plant. I think this has to be verbena. Part of speech is verb. In French, well, en is in French. Introducing, oh, in front of a, and then verbena is a garden plant. Word, silver worker used for shrewish woman. This, I think, has to be termagant. Word is a term. Silver is AG, the chemical abbreviation, and worker is ant. And a termagant is a shrewish woman. Bring up, it's brought up by the laggardly. Bring up, yeah, this is rear. To bring up or to raise is to rear, as in to rear children. And It's brought up by the laggardly. Well, laggardly people bring up the rear. Obnoxious son arrested by Labour leader over party. Gosh, no idea. Avoid drill sergeant's shouted command. Nope. State sector briefly featuring in vocal piece. No. Typical helper on expedition. This has got to be standard bearer. Typical is standard. Helper on expedition is a bearer. One carrying the flag. Well, a standard bearer carries the flag in military ceremonies. Avoid drill sergeant's shouted command. Nope. Plant everyone observes at end of field. This is all seed. Everyone is all. Observe is C. End of field is the letter D, which is at the end, literally, of the word field. Very old eat in canteen just outside strangely. Gosh, no idea how that works. Teacher openly revered at first by Boy King. So Boy King is Tut, as in King Tut, King Tutankhamun, a boy king of Egypt, and then openly revered at first are the initial letters of openly revered, and a tutor is a teacher. Officer commanding little group. No, don't know. One divining secrets unfamiliar to her daughter. No. Workers' musical production originally viewed in formal wear. Nope. Gull-like bird in water normally. This is tern. A tern is a gull-like bird, and inside the words water normally you've got ter from water and n from normally, which make term. Conflicting information received in delight. Don't know. Jet starts to near airport. Yeah, this is Ravenna. Jet is raven, as in jet black. Starts to near airport are the starting letters of near and airport, NA, and Ravenna is an Italian city. Now, 15 down, surely. Conflicting, I think this is diverging, could be diverting. Let's have a look at the word play. Information, gosh, this is, I think, divergent, because information is gen, as in what? General knowledge? But gen is information, that's a standard crossword abbreviation. Received in delight, well, to divert is to delight, as in to amuse. Workers, I wonder if this is operative. An operative is a worker. Musical production is an opera. Originally viewed is the original letter of viewed. In formal wear, a tie is a part of formal wear. Tolerating, a heartless order. This is abiding. Tolerating is abiding. A is A, and order is bidding. And heartless means leave out the middle letter, which is one of the D's. One divining secrets. Don't know. Prince, given ring, a symbol of saintliness. Prince is Hal. Prince Hal, given ring, the letter O. And a halo is a symbol of saintliness. Now, this looks like thought reader from the definition. So, one divining secrets is a thought reader. Unfamiliar to her daughter. Unfamiliar is an anagram indicator of to her daughter, which is 13 letters long, and just by sight it looks like it's right. Very old, ancient, eat in canteen, just outside strangely. Wow, I'm still struggling with that. It looks vaguely like an anagram. Ancient has almost all the letters of canteen, but I'm not fully understanding that. Officer commanding little group. Wow. Officer commanding. No, I don't know. Small measure. Girls taken. Well, this looks like milli something. Millimeter or milliliter. Girls, which is milli, taken to cover new term. Yeah, it's millimeter, because milli is around an anagram of term. Great. A letter M, that looks hopeful. Inconvenience, looks like discommode from the definition. Male in nightclub fashion. Yeah, male is the letter M as an abbreviation. Nightclub is disco and mode is fashion. Officer commanding little group. Officer commanding could be OC, an abbreviation. Little group. Well, yeah, it's octad. I was thinking octet, but it's octad. Officer commanding is OC. A little is tad, just a little, and an octad is a group of 8. Now, is this ancient? Very old is the definition, if it is. I'm putting it in because I think it's right. Eat in canteen. Yeah. This is an anagram of eat in and then just the outside letters of canteen. So CN, eat, and in are an anagram of ancient. Right, just the top right to go. 12 minutes down. State. This looks like an American state, but what is it? Arizona is the only one I can think of which fits. Sectors, briefly. Well, sector is zone. Briefly miss out the last letter. Featuring in vocal piece, featuring in aria. So 2 to go. Obnoxious, surely loathsome. But why? Son arrested or taken inside. Labour leader is L. Over is O. And then party is at home. And at home is a type of party. Final clue. Avoid. Shun. Drill sergeant shouted command. Well, a drill sergeant shouts shun as in attention. Shun. So that's it. Nothing to explain. It's all done. Submit. Submit. Hope and pray. No errors. Fantastic. Absolutely superb and quite a fast time. So absolutely super puzzle. Really beautiful. And as indeed is almost always the case with the Times puzzles, that's why they're such a delight to solve. Every one is a work of art. I would say this is probably on the easier side for the Times, so I suspect the snitch is probably in the 70s, I would say. As usual, all of the links to relevant crossword websites are in the description below. I hope you enjoyed that solve, and I will see you next time.